Hey you guys, Mauricio coming with you guys live again, and today's topic is key levels. Key levels on H4 timeframes. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be able to identify these key levels on H4 timeframes. Now, one thing you got to take in consideration, when I look at key levels, I look for key levels on H4 timeframe first, and then I bounce over to the H1 timeframe, which the H1 timeframe we'll go over on the next video. So for now, we're going to be doing key levels on the H4 timeframe, and the only things I use for the H4 timeframe is two tools. One tool is going to be the horizontal line, which is this one right here. You guys can find it over here on your left side. Click right here, and then it'll be like horizontal line. Okay. Once you click right there, you can also place it as a favorite, and once you place it as a favorite, it should be coming up on this area up here. Okay. So that horizontal line, I'm going to be using it on this example, and the next thing I will be using is our line analysis. So for line analysis, we're going to be going in this area where it says candles, and we're actually going to switch that over to lines. Okay. So once I switch that over to lines, we'll be able to see the market clearly without too many wicks, without too much noise. Okay, so we're actually seeing the full price of the market. Due to the fact that we're actually seeing the full price of the market, we can identify these areas a lot more easier, and it's going to be a lot more effective for us on our key levels for us to trade. Okay, so you guys remember on the last video, we went over key levels and we went over exactly what it is that we want to see in the market. So I'm just going to do a quick representation right now. What we want to see in the market, we want to see a little area that comes back down, touches a key level, respects it as a floor, comes back up, touches a key level, and respects it as a ceiling. And this right here, as you guys can remember, it is called a pullback. Okay, so this right here is called a pullback. So due to the fact that it's called a pullback, we're looking for these important levels in the market for us to identify it on our key levels, okay, which is the H4 time frames. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and erase this right here, and then we're going to go dive in right into the market. All right, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go on the H4 time frame, I'm going to grab my horizontal line, and you guys can see this dotted line right here. Okay, so that's where price is currently at the moment, right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a horizontal line on top. Okay, and this horizontal line, I like to change the color. Okay, so we're going to go on format. You can right click format, and then once you go format, you're going to go onto style, and then you're going to change the color. Okay, I like putting it red. Why? Because red, it attracts a lot of attention. So you see red just like any other aspect. You see a red stop, you stop. You start looking over. No, so it calls attention. So this is the reason I put it on H4 time frame red, because I want to know exactly these key levels, because these key levels on H4 time frame, they're going to be very, very important for our analysis on the upcoming videos. Okay, so taking in consideration every single color I put, every single thing I put on the market, it's for a reason. Okay, so on this area we're going to be putting red, just the fact that I want to be aware when the market goes there. I want to be alerted. Okay, so I'm going to change the color to red, format, change it to red. Now I'm just going to place OK. Okay, so I'm going to put a horizontal line on top of current price. As you guys can see, current price is in this area, so I'm going to put a line, a horizontal line on top. It doesn't really matter where you put it. You just want to place it on top at first. Okay, and then another horizontal line, you want to place it underneath. Okay, underneath your dotted line. Now this is where the work comes in. Okay, this is where we actually got to start analyzing, where we actually got to start looking for these levels in the market for us to identify. So you guys can remember on the last videos what it is that we're looking for. We're looking for a spike up, touch that horizontal line, and a spike down, and touch that horizontal line and be respected as a ceiling and as a floor. Okay, so taking consideration, you want it to touch as a ceiling and you want it to touch as a floor. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we always look left and we trade right. We want to see exactly what has happened in the past so we can predict what's going to happen in the future. Okay, what's happened in the past is now going to happen in the future. So what I'm going to grab this horizontal line, just go from up, keep on going down, keep on going down, keep on going down until I see a level that's being respected. Now if I stop right here, yes, you guys might see this area that's being respected as a resistance. Okay, resistance right there, resistance right there, resistance right there, which is also called a ceiling. Okay, so yes, that might be a key level for other people, but the way that we are going to be implementing this, we want to see a resistance and a support. We want something to be respected a lot. Okay, so we can know if we keep on going down and we keep on going down and down and down, we're currently in an area where the market is currently at right now. So we don't want to put the line on top of the market. So due to the fact that we don't want to put the line on top of the market, we're going to look left and keep looking left until we see an area that's been respected in those previous higher points. Okay, so I'm going to keep going left, and then right here, I can clearly see that there's a market where I can actually start analyzing. So I'm going to grab this horizontal line and go back again up. So what's happening right here? You guys can clearly see this area. Now it's very important for you to zoom in and actually see what's happening in the market. So you guys can see right here, it's touching as a what? Okay, as a what? It's touching as a support. Okay, which that support is a floor. Now over here, it's touching as a resistance. Okay, so due to the fact that it's touching as resistance, it's touching as a ceiling. Okay, so once it touches as a support and now it touches as a resistance, this right here is called a pullback. Okay, so this right here is called a pullback. So this, we're going to identify it and we're going to name it as a key level in the market. Okay, so now we know this level is a key level in the market. So next thing we need to do, the next step we got to do, now that we identify that is our pullback, that is an important level in the market, it's being respected before as a support and now respected as a ceiling, we're going to want to round this up. Okay, we want to round it to the nearest 100. So in this example, I'm going to do a right click, format. When I go format, I want to go to coordinates. Okay, click coordinates, and then right here, what's the closest 100 to 111.092? Okay, so the closest 100 for 111.092 is going to be 111.100. Okay, so I'm put 0.100 and I'm place OK. Now when you move this and you place OK, you want to identify that it did not move a lot. You want to identify that there's still respect, and you can actually see right here, resistance, support, support. Okay, so you guys can see some good resistance, and right here some more resistance. Okay, so that key level is done. We have our top key level. Now what we want to do next, our bottom key level. So what's going to be our bottom key level? Same thing. We want to look for a support and a resistance. We want to see some type of respect in the market. So first I'm going to go where the market is currently at and see if there's anything over here. So yes, I can see there's not really to see, not much to see, right? I can go from market start going down. Yes, it's respecting here as a resistance, which is a ceiling, but I don't have no support. So I'm going to keep on going down until I see some area that's being acted as support. Resistance, no support. Okay, keep on going down until I see an area. Now right here, what are you guys seeing? You guys are clearly seeing resistance. Okay, now you guys might see this area that's popping out a little bit, right? I don't like that. I don't really look for that. What I look for is this right here. A really good respect, okay? So resistance, resistance, support. Okay, well respected. Now our nearest 100 right here is 110, 200. Okay, so it's 110, 200. But if you guys see it in an area like this that's respected very close, you're first going to be rounding to the nearest hundreds, and then you're going to go to the nearest 50s. So in this aspect right here, the nearest 50 is going to be 110.150. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 110.150. I round that up, and there we go. There's my key level. So for now, this areas right here, these are going to be my key levels. And another way to identify this, you want to go to your candlestick formations. You go back to your candlestick formations, and you want to see respect in the market. That's been respecting that area previously a lot of times. So you can see some respect right there. You keep going to the past, respect right there, some more respect, and so on. Okay. So these areas right here are our key levels on our H4 time frames. So it was nice seeing you guys on this video. I'll see you guys on the next video going over H1 time frame key levels and then how to put those together. All right. So see you guys on the next one.